So basically when you walking accordingly to the book, following the instructions and the commandments to the best of your ability, people call you this word called a Pharisee or a fanatic, because you trying to you trying to follow the book accordingly. You ain't taking away or you ain't adding. You just doing what's according to the best of your ability.
But since we love the Most High, we try to do what He say do, which is keep His commandments. And the only way you show you love the Most High is to do what? Keep His commandments. So let's go to John chapter 2 and 3.
And hereby we do know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments. He that saith, I know Him, and keep not His commandments.
For a person that says, I know the Most High, I love the Lord, and the Lord love me, you are a liar if you don't do what? Keep His commandments. Read that third verse again.
He that saith, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
So you are a liar, and the truth is not in you. So all of them people at church, them Sunday pork chop eating pastors, you are a liar according to this right here. You said you can't keep the commandments, and you ain't going to keep them. And because Jesus nailed them on the cross. This is the New Testament that say this. So if you say you love the Most High, but you don't keep His commandments, you are a liar. And the truth ain't in you. Read verse 5.
But whoso keepeth His word, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected.
So whosoever keepeth His word, in him verily is the love of the Most High is perfected. Read on.
Hereby know we that we are in Him. He that saith he abideth in Him ought himself also so to walk, even as He walked.
Even as He walked. And we know how Mashiach was perfect. He was sinless. He was sinless. Read.
Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment, which ye have had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which you have heard from the beginning.
You see that? Now we have these people say, that old book, that thing is gone. We live under the new covenant, under the new thing. Jesus came and died and took all that stuff away. This is the New Testament here we reading. Saying that the old commandment, the same stuff the Messiah was talking about. Read.
Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in Him and in you, because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth. He that saith he is in the light, and hateth his brother, is in darkness even until now. He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
Keep going.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes.
So right here, this is John basically going in, letting you know, if you hate your brother without a cause, you are in darkness, because you are hating him for no reason. You are in darkness. This right here is plaguing the nation of Israel. We got a whole lot of people that hate and despise their brothers for nothing. And again, when you try to absolutely keep the commandments, like this says, he that saith, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So when you try to keep the commandments, again, that same word comes up all the time. Pharisee. Pharisee. I'm going to address that right quick. Let's go to Matthew 23 and 1. See, the Pharisees were some type of dudes, man. You know, they was self-righteous. They did everything to be seen of of men and women. They had the most fanciest clothes and everything. So everything they did was a front. And we're going to show you this. But they knew the law. They knew the law. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 23, verse 1. Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples,
Go ahead.
saying, the scribes and Pharisees sit in Moshe's seat.
So the scribes and the Pharisees, they sit in Moses' seat. Read on.
All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do.
So he says, whatever they tell you to do, do it. Whatever they tell you to do it. Because they are sitting in Moses' seat. They are teaching you the law. Read.
But do not ye after their works.
But don't do after their works. Because again, they are hypocrites. They'll preach the law to you all day. But if you follow them, you put a secret camera up around them, you'll find that they're not keeping the laws at all. Again, it goes right back to lip service. Just talking. A bunch of talking, running your mouth, but you don't keep what you're saying. So he told them right then, if they tell you to do something, do it. It's more than likely coming out the law. But when you watch them closely, don't do like them. Because they're going to tell you one thing and they're going to do the opposite. That's a Pharisee. Read.
For they say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders. But they themselves would not move them with one of their fingers.
Go ahead.
But all their works they do for to be seen of men.
All their works they do to be seen of men. Again, the Pharisees were some characters. They were straight up some characters. Read.
They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments.
So got the fanciest joints on. I mean, robe all the way down to the floor, red or purple, with the star on it. You know what I mean? The star joint on it, got the star on the top of the head, decked out, fringes all around that boy. Best perfume, cologne and everything on, shining on the people. Go ahead.
And love the uppermost rooms at feasts.
And love the upperwear rooms at feasts. Go ahead.
And the chief seats in the synagogues.
So they get the best room, best seat, everything. Got to sit in it. That's a Pharisee for you. He's a hypocrite. Only do things to be seen. Would never get on a video like we is right now. Gotta have his garments, the freshest and the cleanest. So we couldn't possibly be no Pharisees. In no way, shape, or form. But all we do is really, really try to keep the commandments. Because without the commandments, you are a dog, a sorcerer, a whoremonger, and you don't have right to the tree of life. So again, come out of the church, put all that madness down, walk according if you're trying to get in sincerely. So you got anything to add to that?
That's pretty much, that's everything in a nutshell right there. Just basically, once you come into this new thing, leave all that old stuff, like the brother said, leave all that old stuff in the past where it was at. Whether it's Christianity, Islam, or the world, wherever you coming from, leave all that stuff alone and start new, start fresh. Be like that of a baby.
Exactly. That's why he told us, be as little children. And that's what we try to be, man. We try to absolutely walk his walk. But with that, you always get darts thrown at you at all walks. The minute somebody don't agree with you, boom. In the bushes, dropping joints at you. But with that, your man's Quab.
Your brother Eliyahu.
You signing out, man. Until next time, man. Shalom.
Shalom.